The Viking Age, an in-depth exploration. Welcome to the Viking Age, a period that reshaped Europe and left a lasting legacy on the world. Join us as we explore the origins, life and impact of the Vikings, the legendary Norsemen from Scandinavia. We'll delve into their incredible maritime skills, their daily lives and the myths and truths about these fascinating people. Origins of the Vikings. The story of the Vikings begins in the cold, rugged landscapes of Scandinavia around the late 8th century. Emerging from Norway, Denmark and Sweden, these seafaring people embarked on expeditions that would define an era. The harsh climate and challenging geography of their homeland forged a resilient and adventurous spirit in the Viking people. The legendary longships. Central to Viking success were their longships, marvels of naval engineering. Sleek, fast and capable of navigating both open seas and shallow rivers, these vessels allowed the Vikings to raid, trade and explore far-off lands. Their construction, from the oak planks to the dragon-headed prows, reflected a blend of artistry and practicality. These ships were not only tools of war but also vital for trade and exploration, connecting distant lands and cultures. Raids and conquests. The Viking Age is often synonymous with their raids, beginning with the infamous attack on Lindisfarne in 793 AD. These swift and brutal assaults spread fear across Europe, targeting monasteries, coastal towns and cities. Yet, beyond the plundering, Vikings established trade routes and settlements, and even integrated into local cultures. They forged alliances, engaged in diplomacy, and sometimes settled in the very lands they once raided. Daily life of the Vikings. While their exploits on the seas are well known, Viking daily life was equally fascinating. They were skilled farmers tending to crops and livestock. Communities were tight-knit, with homes built from wood and thatch. Women played vital roles, from managing households to participating in commerce and craftsmanship. Viking children were trained in the skills needed for survival from a young age, learning to farm, fish and fight. Myths versus reality. Hollywood often depicts Vikings as barbaric warriors with horned helmets, but historical evidence tells a different story. They were complex individuals with a rich culture, skilled in metalwork, weaving and wood carving. Their sagas and poetry reveal a deep appreciation for storytelling and the arts. The horned helmet myth, for example, likely originated in the 19th century, far removed from the true Viking era. Religion and beliefs. Viking spirituality was rooted in Norse mythology, with gods like Odin, Thor and Freyr guiding their beliefs. Rituals and sacrifices were part of their religious practices, aimed at appeasing these deities. The transition from paganism to Christianity began around the 10th century, influenced by their interactions with other cultures. This religious shift was a gradual process marked by a blend of old and new practices. Explorers and settlers. Vikings were not just raiders, they were also explorers and settlers. Leif Erikson, a notable figure, led expeditions to North America long before Columbus. They established colonies in Greenland, Iceland, and parts of Britain and France, leaving an indelible mark on these regions. Their voyages to distant lands were driven by curiosity, trade opportunities, and the search for new homes. Impact on European history. The Viking influence extended far beyond their Scandinavian homelands. They shaped the political and cultural landscapes of Europe, contributing to the formation of modern nations like Russia and England. The Danelaw in England and the Kingdom of Normandy in France are testaments to their enduring legacy. Their interactions with other cultures led to significant cultural and technological exchanges. Legacy of the Vikings. The Viking Age may have ended in the 11th century, but their legacy lives on. From place names to genetic heritage, their influence is evident. The stories of their bravery, innovation, and cultural richness continue to captivate us, reminding us of their remarkable journey. The modern fascination with Viking culture, seen in popular media and historical research, underscores their lasting impact on our world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Viking Age. Through their voyages, daily lives, and lasting impact, we gain a deeper understanding of these legendary Norsemen and their place in history. As we look back on their contributions and legacies, we appreciate the diverse and dynamic world they helped to shape.